Hello, Dr. John. You are muted, though. We're not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. I said I want to start by welcoming everyone in this meeting today to a very happy 2024. Everyone I invited for this meeting, when they asked me what is the meeting about, when they asked me what is the meeting about, I summarized the meeting by telling them that if you ever prayed for a better 2024, if you ever prayed for a successful 2024, I tell them that this meeting is the answer to that prayer. So we are starting this year on a very good note. If somebody has sent you the link to this meeting and you are here today, just know that you are starting the year on a very good note. There is something called, I'm hearing one sound. Am I the only one hearing that sound?
Please mute everybody.
Sorry, can you mute every other person? Hello? So I continue. There is something called escape velocity. When you take a flight, when the flight is about to ascend, the sound you hear taking off from the ground, the sound you hear, if you are very observant, you will notice that that sound is heavier and it is more intense taking off from the ground. You will be wondering, why is this sound so heavy? Why is there so much noise everywhere? It is because the plane is trying to escape from the ground into the air. It requires a lot of energy, a lot of force, a lot of pressure to escape velocity into the air. You will also now notice that when the plane is already in the air, the sound you experience initially reduces. You no more hear that intensity of sound again. It looks like, it almost looks like to you that the plane is no more even flying. The sound is gone and it starts to cruise. The sound is gone and it starts to cruise. So I want to assure everyone in this meeting today that this meeting will help you to achieve escape velocity for 2024. The person we are bringing to shed light on what we should expect in this new company is someone that has trained a lot of CEOs. He's a high-level trainer. I got to know him about 15 years ago when I was still in Fidelity Bank, when we came for a training in Lagos and he was the trainer. That was when I knew him. And I have stayed close to him. I have learned a lot of things from him from that time till this very moment. I have my paper and my book right here by my side. I want to encourage everyone. Take a paper, take a jotter, take your pen, and listen as we invite our trainer for today, because I, speaking to you today, am a product of learning. And I tell people that if you pay attention to learning long enough, the L in the learning will disappear over time. And when L disappears from learning, what do you have? You begin to experience earning. So on that note, I want to invite one of the biggest, one of the greatest coaches of our time to take us in the next 1 hour what the plan for 2024 is as regards our finances. A lot of people in this Zoom room today, we have been bruised, we have been battered by the MLM industry. And we have come to say, enough is enough. Let us get it right from day one. Let us get it right from the beginning. The company says, we don't want to open our system to anybody. We want to only open the system when every single person has a clear understanding of what the business is about. That is one of the reasons we are doing this today. And this series of trainings will continue in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, before the system is open for people to participate or partake in the business. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce someone I respect so much, someone I see as a mentor, someone I have always looked up to. Somebody says, if you don't have no matter how big you are, if you have nobody you look up to, you are a disaster waiting to happen. I want to invite Coach Ugochukwu Omeogu to take over from this moment as we take a ride into what we are to expect for 2024. Thank you, everyone, and God bless us all. Coach Ugo, take it up from there.
Ugochukwu Omeogu is a workplace attitude and peak performance expert, a premium business mentor, career and life coach. He runs private executive mentoring and coaching programs for top corporate executives. Ugochukwu's mentoring and coaching experience and skills were developed at JP Morgan Chase Bank in the United States, where he was the lead facilitator in the performance management review. Ugochukwu Omeogu's debut in the network marketing industry was gradually followed by huge success, having worked his way up to be the top global leader in the different network marketing companies he promoted, using his outstanding knowledge of organization and team building. In the first company, he received a record-breaker award for the highest recruitment and income earner across 56 countries. He attained the #1 global leader position within 6 weeks of joining his second company in over 156 countries, having built the largest organized knowledge-based team ever to exist in the history of the company. With his exceptional records of success, both in the corporate and network marketing industries, Ugochukwu Omeogu is the first wealth educator from Africa to speak in the world's biggest network marketing program with Eric Worre, GoPro 2021. Being the founder of the Wealthineer business learning community, he has birthed many top leaders in diverse industries. He is on a mission to raise African million-dollar earners monthly. Ugochukwu Omeogu is the mentor and coach to many global business leaders in the network marketing industry through his premium Wealthineer masterclasses, private mentorship and coaching sessions that cut across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the certified knowledge champion, Ugochukwu Omeogu.
Okay, everyone, I'm so excited to be here tonight, this morning. This is one of a kind opportunity to serve people. Ensure that everyone here is having expectation. You're looking forward to some kind of new opportunity, new outcome, new result in your life. And my role here is to officially announce to everyone that the company you're about to participate in, I'll be helping to train you and helping to coach and mentor you and share my experiences on how I was able to build the largest team in the world in the two companies that I work with. So my role here is to be a strategic coach, just to mentor and guide you. And why this is important is this company considered it very necessary that should be a dedicated training platform to help facilitate training so that nobody gets distracted. Okay, so as you can see from that video, I have a very successful experience in network marketing. I have seen people who have terrible experiences. You know, people who have lost money, lost faith, lost confidence. But I, for one, all my experience in network marketing was very challenging, but not bad. Please take right note. It was challenging. It was not bad. I never had a bad experience in network marketing. All I had was a challenging. And what do I mean by that? The word challenge means anything that inspires you to do your best. Anything that inspires you to do your best is a challenge. Anything that pushes you to want to do better, it's a challenge, right? And part of the reason why the people that had bad experiences, when I speak to them, when they come to me and they talk to me about the experience, one of the reasons was because of two things: how they got involved and why they got involved in network marketing and why. A lot of people that I know in this country, in this part of the world, okay, when they hear network marketing, they don't see the work, they only see the money. They don't see the work, they only see the money. And that's where the problem starts. I want you to write this down. Any money you're expecting in this life without doing the corresponding work, you are a Yahoo 419 person. Okay? Any money you're expecting anywhere in the world, in oil and gas, real estate, in corporate America, corporate Nigeria, you're in the bank, you're in business, and you are hoping to make lots of money without having the corresponding value, you are going into a very bad situation. So for you to actually have lots of money, you have to work. But for you to work, you have to learn how work is done. You have to learn how work is done. Most of you that, if you know me, if you've seen me, if you've been in my class, if you've seen me personally, you will realize that I have been on crutches for over 40 years. I'm on crutches. I had polio 1 year, 6 months after I was born. And it's been a very challenging life for me. But I am quite successful with all modesty, in terms of investment portfolios, having global presence, having private businesses, consulting for banks, telecoms, oil and gas. I have been doing a lot of great work around the world. And I have clients in Germany, clients in the US, just name them. Why is it so? is because even though I'm physically challenged, I still create value for people. What it means, work is not how much physical exertion you're going to do. Work is the knowledge you have. Work is the kind of value you create for people. And what happens when work is done? Money shows up. So this company, Angelo International, has started in the right footing, and the reason why I said that with all sense of humility is for a company that is in network marketing and its first event, it's about the mind of the people. It's about believing the people. It means that this company also wants to play by the fundamentals of wealth creation. You want to write it down. Angelo company wants to play by the fundamentals of network of wealth creation. And make no mistakes. I've been a veteran in network marketing for like 8 years. I've been training so many companies. I have trained so many companies, the one that are still on, the one that have closed, the one that is still struggling. I have seen different phases of network marketing in my consulting career. One of the consistent, repeated phenomena in those that are struggling, in those that close up, was they never paid attention to the mind and the personal development of the people who join. They naturally gravitate towards the yearning of the distributors. They naturally gravitate towards the yearning of networkers who are only interested in how much money are you going to pay us. They don't really say, no, yeah, I know you're going to make money regardless. They don't say, you know what, we are so much interested in making sure the right belief system, the right skill set, the right mindset, and we want to give you all of these tools. We have built a system to equip you. We have considered you as a factor, the most important element. We want you to leverage on our company resources. At this time, Angelo is putting up a robust training capacity to help each and everyone that is going to be part of this program today, tomorrow, and the next 5 years, next 10 years, to access world-class training, world-class, learning tools. And that's my role here. Okay, that's my role here. So it is that's why I have respect for this company that is coming in, that they have considered the most important thing in this company is the human beings that are there. And then the second most important thing is the product. And I know with the level of meeting that I have with them and what have shared with me, they are putting everything in the research and the science and the development of their product. And so with this combination, the compensation plan will speak to us in a way that is incredible. Remember what I said? The most important factors is the people. The second one is the product. So if you have good product and you have bad people, there's no bad people. If you have people with bad orientation, if you have people who are not properly trained, if you have people who are broke and poor, the reason why they're coming into the company is to cash out. They will destroy the company with a good compensation plan and good product. In other words, companies don't fail, people fail. Companies don't fail, people fail. So I just want to officially say to you guys that are listening to me right now that you guys are highly welcome to this company, and try to make up your mind that you're gonna learn the things we're gonna teach, and you're gonna practice, and then become the man and the woman that God has destined you to be, so that you can not only get results, you can sustain the result that you're coming into your life. Okay, so today is incredible. The company is taking the first official step, which is recognizing the presence of the mind, the beautiful minds, the beautiful leaders, the wonderful people that are listening to my voice right now. The company already knows that you're here, and the company already knows too that this is a journey, that it's not so much about the money you're going to make, but so much about the capacity to inspire your team members to make the same amount of money you're making. So the reason why we are having this conversation is that we know you're going to be inspired. We know you're going to be trained. But we also know that you may not immediately have the quintessential capacity to train your team members as much as a professional world-class trainer would have done. So while you're still trying to figure out what your purpose is in this journey, while you're still figuring out what your goals are and how to put your life together, training will be going on for you and for your downlines. And I don't like to call people downlines. I call them associates. Okay. So while you're still trying to figure out, okay, what are my goals? How many people do I want to introduce to this company? And how am I going to train them? How am I going to help them make money like me? While you're still figuring out what that is, training will be going on and helping you and your team to become very successful in this relationship. Okay, so what we have put together as a company, I mean, Angelo as a company, they have, shown tremendous commitment and interest to the human capital development. And of course, anyone that knows me, if you go to my Instagram or go to my Facebook, you will see that I'm an ardent uh, advocate for human development. Because I, for one, wouldn't have been as successful as I am today if I wasn't taking learning seriously. Okay. Now, there are 4 fundamentals of building the business of network marketing. And I can tell you, I always encourage people to do network marketing. I always encourage anyone. It is your greatest and your shortest bridge to becoming wealthy in the shortest possible time. And what do I mean? Network marketing are set up to give leaders leverage to build wealth without incurring the corresponding expenses. Let me say it again. Network marketing is built. The concept of network marketing is to build the ecosystem, build the infrastructure, build the products, build the compensation plan, discuss with suppliers and manufacturers, all the things that a regular business does, the things you're supposed to do in setting up a business. If someone comes with a vision and takes care of all of those infrastructures and then finds leaders who are going to leverage on those infrastructures without paying the same amount of money, the hundreds of millions that you need to put into place. So when people fail in network marketing, they would have failed in everything else because they should have been able to take care of everything else a business takes care of. But it's already most of the times being taken care of in companies like this and says, come, you know what? You want to become very successful. You want to become financially independent. You want to become financially stable. I have put together everything you would need to be successful as a business owner. All I'm saying is leverage this system, okay, and go out there and impact the world. And remember, write this down. Impact creates results. Impact, not effort. Effort do not necessarily create results. Effort can if your effort is void of knowledge, if your effort is void of knowledge, if your effort is void of value, if your effort is void of substance, even though you're making such efforts, you will not have result, you will not have impact. Otherwise, the people that are poor, they make effort too. People that are driving keke nape, people that are on Oshodi Road, people that are, hustling out there in the world, they are making efforts. But why they're not getting the result is because the substance of knowledge that propels that effort is not there. And why is this important in this meeting? Is this company, Angelo, after my discussion with some of the top leaders and the management, I said, you know what, listen, if you are not interested in the human capital development, I think I'm the wrong guy to talk to. My interest is that you genuinely want people to learn, because that will be the guarantee that when they go out there, their life will reflect a life of substance. Their life will reflect quality. Their life will reflect value, that people will naturally gravitate towards them. Because sometimes we talk plenty about what company can do, but we don't reflect it. We talk plenty, oh, this company just started, we don't reflect it. So network marketing is a leadership business. You want to write it down. It's a leadership business. It's not a hustling business. It's not business for the poor. It's the business that helps people come out of poverty. It's not for people that like to be poor. There are people who take advantage of poverty to make people feel sympathy for them, and then they receive stipends, receive aid, receive charity. No, that's not what this is for. Of course, I'm sure that the company will have their own CRS, their own charity organization foundation to go and help people. So write this down without missing words. Network marketing is not for poor people. It's for those people that are looking for an opportunity to make impact in the world. That's why the compensation plan is designed to reward those who impact people. So when people register in network marketing businesses and they hope they make money, they normally do not make money. Why? Because they have not seen the corresponding responsibility upon them to go out there and impact people, upon which money can now be returned back to them through the compensation plan. So you want to attract people, you don't want to pursue them. You don't want to go back and talk plenty. You want to actually reflect a quality life that is, indicative of the quality of company you're part of. And that is why today I am truly honored and privileged to be associated with the move that this company has made by starting their first official interaction with the public based on learning. Listen, gentlemen, I may not see all of you. Please, I would like you to pull a very big round of applause, royal applause. That means you should shout. Just tap your hands and say, "We appreciate Angelo International. We appreciate Angelo International." Okay. I hope you're doing that. Okay. All right. So, what are the four steps, the four stages that you need to apply to take advantage of what this company stands for? And I'm sure there's been the compensation plan training has been done. Okay. Matter of fact, I want to ask a question before I continue your training this afternoon. Please, I'm going to ask you to put your video on and please show me your writing material. Please, I'm seeing Grace Amachi. Show me your writing material, please. I just want to be sure that I'm not just speaking to, a bunch of guys who are just, passing by. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful. I love you. Oh my goodness. I love you already. I love you already. I love you already. Oh my goodness. I bless your heart already. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be successful. Trust me. You guys are going to be successful. I'm looking at my video right now. You guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. By you, people will find grace. By you, people will see light. By you in this relationship with Angelo, people will see you as light. You will shine forth. Your steps will become trailblazing. People will see light when they see you. Your every effort you make will be blessed by reward based on the work, the person that you are today. Okay. And I can tell you, I am a product of knowledge. I can tell you for free. I am a product of knowledge. I can tell you for free. I am a product of knowledge. Because without knowledge, someone like me would have been successful. And when I mean successful, I mean dignified success. There are success that are demeaning, where you are subject to a fellow man conducting and commanding your life. There's some success that makes you a slave. That at the end of the day, even though you've made so much money, but you did it through slavery. You didn't do it through a dignified engagement. You didn't live your life as a god. You didn't live your life as a king, as a queen. It was you hustling, running up and down like the devil that they're going to and fro, looking for who to devour. You are going to be a center of grace, a center of attraction, a center of contact for great things to happen. Okay? And I tell you, if I have not done network marketing successfully, I have no business talking to you. If I have not done this industry successfully, speaking to you, I've won E-Class, I mean, a Mercedes, I've traveled around the world, I've made hundreds of millions of dollars brought into the company by my team and my effort. So we are one team in Angelo. We are going to be one team changing the world. And the word Angelo means angels. Have you thought about that? Angels. Who are angels? They are messenger. Angel. They are messenger. They are carriers of messages. So each and every one of us are going to be a messenger of hope, messenger of new life, messenger of a new experience. Okay, messenger of a new pathway. Okay, so there's so many things I know. If you are from South Africa, from Kenya, Nigeria, and this call, I understand the African economy very well because I'm an economist as well. So in our relationship, after this call today, I want you to go ahead and begin to make a list of the people you want to bring into this company because their lives, I guarantee you, I don't care how much money they're going to make. I don't care how much money these people are going to make. They will thank you with a blessing from your life that the person they will become in this journey with Angelo will be more than any amount of money they have made in their entire life. Why? It is not so much about how much money you make, listen, gentlemen, it's about how the person you become. Because look at me right now. If you take all the money I have in my life, I will repeat it again and again and again, because the true power is in the quality of my competence, in the quality of my leadership. So I am not afraid to take risk. I'm not afraid to start something new because I'm the one that creates what I receive. I'm the one that impacts people. I have mercy on people. People have no mercy on me. I can't be in a place where a human being will have mercy on me. But God will have mercy on me because he's a higher person. He's a higher being. But never be in a situation because of lack of knowledge where a fellow man will be merciful on your life. It's not good. That's why knowledge liberates you from any form of oppression. Write it down. Knowledge liberates you from any form of oppression. And we have made knowledge our foundation. You can beat your chest unless I am not part of this strategic relationship. But as long as I am part of this strategic relationship, I guarantee you, like day and night, I guarantee you all my life, as what I have witnessed, the only hope that I have for a man like me to become very successful was the fact that I traded the path of learning. Now, what learning does for you, which is what we are doing today, is it not only gives you money, it gives you influence. Write it down. Learning challenges. So, and I said that to mention that I understand the economic challenges that is going on in Africa. I can tell you for free. I understand the bad leadership. I understand the corruption. I understand the inflation going on. I understand the depreciation of the economy. I understand all of these factors that is affecting businesses. I can tell you for free, I also understand why companies fold and why companies succeed. As a consultant, I have so many areas of businesses that I'm consulting for. And I can tell you, in this particular journey you're about to go, as long as we continue to learn, we will surmount any challenge ahead of us. As long as we continue to learn, we will surmount any single challenge, whatever it is. The people challenge, which is how do I raise my team? How do I get my team to be committed to the journey? Okay, we're going to surmount financial challenges, the rising cost of things, inflation and depreciation happening at the same time. And I'm going to be teaching you guys financial management, how all the little money you're going to make, how do we multiply that? What type of investment can we put into it? What are the financial management principles that we need to apply and the discipline we need to learn to be able to improve, to preserve the money we have made and to multiply those money that we have made in different types of investment asset classes. Well, I will teach it to you. You've got to find how to implement it yourself. Okay. Then there's this second concern. The third concern is the concern, oh, will the company last? Will the company not last? Please write this down. Companies last because the people in it last. It is the people who are committed to the principles of business that make companies last. I'll give you an example. Seen good companies fail. I've seen bad companies fail. So when companies come and they disappear, please, I want you to know the factors that affect that is not just the management alone, it's the people that are running the business, which is you and I in this case. Sometime last year, 2023, a bank in California, a beautiful bank backed by government, collapsed. It's called Silicon Valley Bank. Fortunately, what Silicon Valley is in California. This bank did not do anything wrong. The only thing is the management that made the company fall. So to solve the issue of whether or not company lasts, whenever I get into any company, I said, I will make this company last. Because of me, this company will last. In that way, your kind of behavior, your kind of approach, your ethics, the things you're going to apply will be based on the principle of economics of business. Write it down. You apply the ethical standard of doing a business. You apply the proper leadership in leading people. So no matter what happens, as far as your behavior is guided by these principles of business, you will be successful regardless whether the company goes or not. But listen, if all of us agree today in this meeting that we are going to play the long game, if we agree, this company has no history right now. It's the history that we're going to create. There's nothing wrong. It's brand new. whatever this company is going to do is directly going to be a reflection of what we all agree with one voice, one vision, and say we're going to build a legacy for our children. Do you agree with me? Can I see your hands up? You agree with me? That should be done. We build a legacy for our children. Okay. Now write this down. Businesses don't fail. People fail. Businesses don't fail. People fail. People do not fail. They just don't know enough to create the result they want. Businesses don't fail. People fail. Why? Businesses don't run themselves. It is people that run businesses. So your character, your discipline, your morality will impact on the entity called business, because it is the character of the business operators that reflects in the company itself. So part of the reason why the conversation I have with Angelo is, let's be honest to ourselves. The quality of the people in the business determines the quality of a company, because the company cannot run in isolation of people. So this is not a training, this is not a motivational training in as much as you're going to be inspired in this relationship, but this is much more about recognizing that your development is the foundation of the growth of this company. I have seen there are so many companies I'm consulting, including network marketing companies. I can tell you for free, so many of them are my clients. And when we go into the details, whenever a company's sales is down, people's morale are down. Once people's morale are down, it affects the sales. Then once people start doing hustling, desperate, start making promises rather than building people and inspiring people. Once people start having the need for immediate cash, immediate money to pay school fees, to pay rent, they started doing things that are unethical. And as people are beginning to do the wrong things over time, it impacts the entire energy of the company. So this is to make a clear call to all of you that if you really, truly want to build your life to become successful, you are in the right place. And your first contact with this company is your mind, your beliefs, your goal. That's what we're having here today. Okay. So there are 4 stages on how to build a network marketing business. You want to write it down. 4 stages on how to build a network marketing business. First of all, I want you to draw a table on your note. Draw a line in between your notes. Draw a line. Draw a line. On the left side, write networking. On the right side, I want you to write marketing. And okay, something hit my mind now. If it wasn't for this company, and some of you that know me, if you want to be in my session, my own session, if you want to come and meet me, Mr. Ugo, I want you to mentor, I want you to coach me. My sessions for one person for 2 days is $1,000. Now, what I'm telling you is not what I'm asking you to pay. I'm telling you what people pay me already. 1,000, one person, each one of you. So if you look at this meeting right now, we are 173 people, which means right now I was going to be making about $173,000. And by reason of this relationship, this training is coming to you complimentary. Do you want to celebrate Angelo, please? You want to celebrate Angelo? Okay. Otherwise, I want you to call my office, go on my Facebook, go on my Instagram, DM my office, tell them you want to see Mr. Ugo. I'm telling you, they're going to tell you some things that are nice. They're going to call some figures. If you want to see me for a month, $10,000 for a month, I'll see you twice a month or once a month, max. Twice a month, max. If you want to see me for 3 months, it's $30,000. But listen, this company decided, you know what, Ugo, we don't want my people to be running around all over the place, getting different type of ideology, different types of belief system. But we want to come to a consensus. We want to bring everybody to a world-class relationship with you so that my people can have access to this training unprecedented and then use it to begin to build a personal relationship with their team, begin to understand how to manage their finances, begin to develop systems and structure around themselves so that they can be able to sustain their income. And I said to the company, that sounds great, but how long are you going to be here? They said, we want to be here for generations. And I'm like, wow. So that sounds like a deal to me. Okay. So four steps to building a successful network marketing business. 4 steps. Step number 1. Okay. No, 5 steps though. The other step, the first step is a pre-step. Is a before the 4 steps. The most fundamental, the most important aspect of building any business, please write it down, is self-development. You cannot grow money outside the quality of the person you are. Mr. Alex, are you sleeping? Alex? Mr. Alex, can you wake up? Who can wake Alex up? Alex on a singlet with your chest out. Okay, good. So the foundation for every successful business person, write this down, is self-development. The key factor, I don't care which planet you come from, I don't care which race you come from, it doesn't matter to me which industry you're into, real estate, oil and gas. The quality of your person determines the quality of your income. So before you start the 4 steps, please write this down. Say, I'm going to make a budget for my self-development. The same way I make a budget for my rent, I make a budget for my car, I make a budget for my medicals. Now make a budget for your self-development. I'm going to take courses. The same way I wake up in the morning, I take my tea, take my breakfast, go to my wardrobe, choose different types of clothes I want to wear, then go to your kitchen, you have all assortment of food. It's the same way you're supposed to be an array of courses you're going to be taking for the purpose of your mind. Are we going to do it? Can I see your hands up? Are we going to do it? We're going to make a budget for self-development. Yeah, I thank you. Thank you, Chinelo. Amazing. You're amazing. Okay. You're incredible. Precious, I appreciate you guys. Lola, I appreciate you. Kemi, I appreciate you. Oluwa Kemi Egurube, I love you. Okay, I love you. Now, once you have made that mental note and say to yourself that I'm gonna recognize me. I'm gonna make provision for me. I'm gonna make budget for me. I recognize that I am the engine that produces every other thing that everybody's gonna do with me. I am the reason things will work. I am that foundation upon which every other activity that is going to happen will happen. I want to say this, even when everybody else fails in this business, I will succeed. Say to yourself, I'm going to be the exception rule, the rule of exception, because in every rule there's an exception. Let's say this company, we start today, and everybody the next day, they are excited to get started. They are happy. The next 2 months, they get excited, and then they got demotivated. I want you to say, everything that is good for which this company will work will come from me. I want you to say, I am the exception to the rule. I am the reason this good thing will stay. Even when everything else works against this company, I am the reason why. I'm that only reason why everything that is meant for this company will succeed. Now, I'm trying to get ready for where I'm going. I want you to visualize right now. We are 212 million people in Nigeria. I want you to visualize how many homes you're about to bless. I want you to visualize people right now sitting down their job, they are frustrated. People right now looking for a leader because people gravitate towards strength. Write it down. People gravitate towards strength. People are not looking for money, actually. They're looking for solutions. Write this down. People really are not looking for money. They are looking for solutions. The only reason is this, that it looks like money is the only thing that appears to represent that solution. Because the higher you go in wealth creation, the less cash you touch. The higher you go in wealth creation, the richer you are, the less money you talk about. You talk about value, expansion, opening new country, opening new market, human relationship, politics. The lower you are on the financial pyramid, the more you're discussing, what am I going to eat today? Transportation. If you're discussing transportation, what are you going to eat? The economy is bad. If you know the price of fuel, it means you're still at the lowest level of financial pyramid. If you know, rice is 2 naira. If your level of activity does not capture the inflation rate and depreciation rate in your budget, that you're not even putting your mind on that, you're putting your mind on creating abundance, creating expansion of market, opening new branches. If you're not thinking market, you'll be thinking expenses. If you're not thinking Oh God, I can't wait. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to start teaching you guys crazy stuff. I can't wait. I'm excited. You guys have no idea. You know what's gonna happen in the next 6 months to 1 year? One of you here will walk up on that stage and you remember this call today. And your first thing you're gonna mention is when I started, I didn't have a clue how I was gonna make it. And Mr. Ugo said, some of the words I say is gonna remind you of this moment. And then as you're on that stage, I'll be so happy and seeing that this journey you're about to start, we created the journey and then the journey follows us. Okay? So the first free step is self-development. You are the factor. So we must pay attention to you. Now, as we go into this relationship, I'm going to recommend books for you. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to guide you in the steps you have to take. As you take those steps, I'll wait for you at the end of the tunnel, which is the result you're going to have. I'm not going to ask you how much money you made because you're going to make money. I'm going to tell me about who you have become. Tell me about the people you have impacted. Should you go to bed and sleep now in the next 6 months, can your team still be working? If I put crutches on your life, you don't need my crutches because you don't get now and work on crutches. If I add crutches to your problem, can you still be a millionaire? The answer is no, which is the crutch you have is in your head. You get my point? If I ask you how much have you made, I want you to go come up that. Let me show you how many people I've raised. Because the sustenance of income is in the sustenance of people who continue to do the work. Write it down. The sustenance of income is in the sustenance of the people who continue to do the work. That's what this whole shebang all about. That's what this romance that we have is about. This whole Angelo movement, this whole Angelo revolution that is coming to Africa is about helping other people to stand on their feet. And yours truly, you got the best guy in the world. Okay. Let's do that. That's Ugochukwu Omeogu, yours truly. So once we sort out, in other session, I'm going to tell you what to do. There are 4 other stages to build the network marketing business. Please take this note and take note properly. Don't lose this note. Keep this note properly. It will form the basis for your other things you want to do. When you want to do session with your team, the first step is recruitment. Step 1 is recruitment. Step 2 is duplication. Duplication. And in duplication, I want you to write system development. System building, which is what we are going to give you in Angelo. So which means you're not going to start building a separate system. We're developing a recruitment philosophy for you. We are developing a recruitment skill set for you. We're developing a recruitment process. I'm going to teach you how you can truly recruit people into the business. Okay. And Angelo is going to be the umbrella that holds us together. Okay. The third step is retention, replication. Third step, replication. Third step is replication. Now, in brackets, put leadership, replication. The fourth step is community. 4 stages. Each of these stages is a full session. It's a full class. Each recruitment, duplication, the system on how to get people into the process. And write this down. System regulates behavior. Once you have a system in place that recruits people, it puts people on the same plate, in the same sequence, in the same mindset, in the same belief system. So you don't have people saying A and some other person is saying B. You want to have a very synergistic energy in the entire company. You don't want people building left, some people are building right. There's bickering and there's envy and there's jealousy. You want everyone to protect the brand called Angelo. The third step is retainership, and I said leadership. Now, leadership has in it a sense of movement, direction. So when people come into us as Angelo, part of what they want to know is where are we going? How can we help them get there? How easy can we have a process that helps every person that comes into this organization to begin to fulfill their life goals financially, leadership-wise? So leadership is about, write this down, it's about inspiring people to follow a vision. Write it down. Leadership, Dr. Oscar, are you with me? Leadership is about, it's not about telling people what to do. Leadership is not about telling people what to do. You don't tell people what to do. Nobody likes to be told what to do. It's a demeaning state to tell people what to do. Leadership is about inspiring people to follow instructions willingly. That's what leadership is about. Inspiring people to follow instruction, inspiring people to follow a direction. Now, one of the indicators of a good leader is you being an example of that which you teach. One of the indicators of a great leader is being an example of that which you want them to do. That's what I said in the beginning, that your self-development is the foundation for any business process. Self-development is the key. So now we have challenged you to know that this is not network marketing as usual, ladies and gentlemen. This is not network marketing as, this is not one of those hustling things, because back in Africa, Africa is a surviving economy. Everybody's looking for where to rip somebody off. Everybody, some people will come here with village meeting mentality. Some witches will come to this organization. Some devils will come in the form of human beings. Some demons will come here. What they're coming to do, they want to tear down a good, beautiful opportunity. Now, but because we have leaders, because your exemplary life will diminish anybody that is cankerous, cynical, skeptical, because one of the ways that human beings learn is through observation. Write it down. Through what? Observation. One of the ways the greatest way to inspire someone is to show them what they can be like, not to teach them what they can be like, not to tell them what they can be like, is to show them what they can be like. That's what leadership is. So if we all agree in this call today that we're going to be an example, we are going to set this company on the path of righteousness, that this company that is starting has no history yet. This Angelo has no history yet. The history this company will have in the next 4 months to 6 months is the history that we create. How many of you are standing with me that we can create a very inspiring history? There's no history. There's no bad, nothing bad about this company right now. And I would not put my name on this relationship. I would not put any day this company deviates from the goal that we have, I'll be out of it. When they call me, they know that this guy is quintessential trainer. They know that this man will tell us the truth. They know. So that's why I have respect for them. They know I'm not one of those people, because you're going to pay me money and then I'm going to say something you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to want this company to stand. And this company, so far as they're talking to me, they truly and genuinely want you to succeed. And that's why I'm going to pour my heart out for you guys. I want to be in that meeting the next 6 months to 1 year. I want to cry, see someone who in the beginning has no plan, no hope. I don't know how I'm going to make it. Dollar is 120, 1,200. Everything is increasing by the margin. The Naira is depreciating. All the economies in Africa is going down, and you are able to build the economy of your family, the economy of your team, and it's rising, and you can explain how you did it, and you understand the principles of economics of business, you understand the laws of wealth, you understand the science of wealth, and not just that you had money, you can explain to everyone how that money is created by the things I'm going to teach you. In that way, you're not free from me, you're not independent of me, whether or not I'm in your life. Because write this down, a great mentor, write it down, is someone that makes himself progressively unnecessary. A great mentor is someone that makes himself progressively unnecessary. The more I teach you, the less you need me. The more I teach you, the less you need me. Anyone that teaches you and makes you dependent on him or her is a slave master. So I'm seeing the continent of Africa, South Africa, Kenya. I'm seeing Ghana, Uganda, Congo, Ivory Coast, Botswana. I'm seeing us in this meeting being the first crop, the first fruit, the pioneers, setting the foundation for the rest of the 1.3 billion people in Africa to come to a family that has been designed to make them prosper. And I see us take this thing to the end of the world. I'm seeing us taking this into the UK. I see us taking this into Canada. I see us taking this into America. I see us taking this into Germany. I see us having a training, and as a translator, as I'm speaking, is translating in French, is translating in Germany, is translating in Spanish, and the rest of the world will look forward to today and say that we did not drop the ball. We held ourselves to the highest level of standard, and we continue to build with excellence and integrity. And then we have saved the generation that is about to come a new platform that can help them become more successful. And let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this for free. I have not started your training. Anything I'm telling you right now is get you ready. The result you're going to build in Angelo is going to be a new beginning for your life. Write it down. The result you're going to get, that's the person you're going to be, the people you're going to impact in the next 6 months to 1 year is going to be the least of what you're going to become, which means your history before now cannot be compared to your future in the next 6 months. In other words, because we're choosing the right path of knowledge, most network marketing will not do this. I can tell you for free. They want to do is how to talk to people to come and join, bring the money. Let's get cars, let's get and show the people. No, these people know, Angelo knows, that if you're not serious about human capital development, the wrong person to call is Ugo. I am dead serious about it. So I want to appreciate the management of Angelo. I want to appreciate all the team leaders. I appreciate all of you here for giving Africa a second chance again. Let this one not die. Let this one succeed. Let's, for the first time, welcome this opportunity. For the first time, put our poverty beside, flush it in the toilet, bring our goals, bring our vision, bring our dreams, and make it the reason why we are joining this company. Let's not say, oh, Madam Kemi, Mama Ngozi, Baba Femi, school fees, those things will be taken care of when you follow your dream and build people. Those things are inconsequential benefits. They are called collateral benefits. They are not the reason why. Because you must rise above mundane things. Because poor people don't plan for the month, they don't plan for the years, they plan for the day. Okay, what am I going to eat today? If you wake up in the morning, what you're thinking is about, what am I going to eat today? Your purpose is called hand to mouth. For once, let us suspend our immediate, urgent, pressing need. I know. Let me tell you why. It's not. I live here in Nigeria. Of course, my clientele is all over the world. So I am not oblivion of what you're going through. It's not like I live in America. Well, I lived there for 6 years. It's not like I'm living there in the UK. Oh, so this man doesn't know what you're talking about. I live here and I change the world from here. I travel Germany, UK, Israel. I travel my clients all over. So I am present in this continent. And I don't need to be in America because wealth is not in a place. Wealth is in people. Wherever there are human beings, their wealth is there. Is to focus on helping people realize their potential. And I can tell you this for free. You can write it down. Network marketing is the only business model that allows you to get paid for impacting people. There's no other business module in the world that directly rewards you for the number of people you impact. So part of what we're going to be learning is leadership, business process. If you get a regular job, most of you have regular job, 90% of what they score you on how they promote you is the work you're doing, the actual task. It's only people that are getting paid on supervisory role, leadership role. Every other role is more of template. You come in, write the report, submit this document. So you don't really, your job, your evaluation in your workplace is not rated on how much people you are mentoring, how many people you are impacting. Check all the richest men in the world today. Check all of them, from Tony Lumelu, from all of them, Elon Musk, all of them trying to make human life better. The essence of living is to improve the life of other men around you. But no other business pays you for doing that. If you go to church, you do that, but you don't get paid. So if you can do it, in church, if you can do it in the mosque, where you're inspiring other men to become better. Now imagine taking that to the next level, inspiring men to operate in the highest level of their existence and still get paid millions of dollars for that. So it's through network marketing, you can lift people out of circumstances and put them in a position of leadership, and you get paid. That's why the greatest skill that gives you the compensation plan to pay you is a skill of leadership, lifting men into a place of strength, lifting women in the place of performance, lifting men in the place of direction. If you focus on the things I'm teaching you, remember, I told you earlier, just to remind you, I have been on coaches for 40 years. I have done network marketing or 3 companies, and each of those companies, I was the #1 recruitment person in the entire company worldwide. The first one was a coffee company, and in 56 countries of the world, I was building the largest team based on knowledge, the largest, which means I was making more money, I was bringing more people in, but yet I'm on crutches. So laziness is not a physical thing. Laziness is a mental thing. You have been sitting down on your power for a long time. This time, you're going to be the savior of other people. People have tried to save you enough, but this time we're going to take the mantle and we're going to challenge ourselves. And we're going to say, you know what? This is new. We're going to decide how this company will flow. We're going to make that decision. We're going to set the standard. We're going to decide how people will come, how much we're going to make, how expansion will happen. We will do it. Can I get your hands up if you agree with me that we're going to do it together? Can I get your hands up? Okay, thank you. Thank you, all of you, okay? So I told you to draw a line on your note. I said the first one is network, and the second one is marketing. Now, the network, let me see your notes. Show me your notes. Show me what you've drawn. Let me see your note. Let me see the line you've drawn. I put in your camera, I can't see it. Of course, my teaching is mentorship. I'm a practical person. Yes, thank you, sweet. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Samsung. Can I see your note? Yes, thank you, Oluwakemi. You are amazing. I love you. You are beautiful. Yes, Madam Samsung, SM. Okay, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. Madam Bridget Balikuma, let me see your note. Eze Idima, let me see your note. Thank you. Chinelo, I love you. Thank you. I love you. Okuchi, thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are beautiful. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Ivory Olu, okay. Goal Achiever, Temi, Mrs. Abazu, Chinasa, you guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. Leaders follow instructions. Leaders follow instructions. This is beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. You guys are amazing. Now, on the part where you wrote network, I want you to write under it, write people. On the network part, write people. And go to the marketing part. I want you to write product, write price, write promotion, and write place, 4 Ps. So this is to help you now build this. I want you to also assume that you have registered in Angelo Academy. That's your subscription, the amount of money you're going to pay to join the business, the company. I want you to consider that amount as if it's school fees. I don't think you guys did not. In fact, that's where I'm supposed to clap for you right now. This is where I need you to clap for me. I mean, that was incredible. Okay, can I get your videos on so you clap for me right there? Madam Richard, how are you? Good. I love you. Okay, now you wrote on the note on the left part, people. On the right side where you have marketing, under marketing, you wrote product, price, promotion, and place. Now that's 4. Now in marketing practice, got the 4 Ps. But everybody knows in marketing, if you have a product and you have a price right, and you have the most wonderful product and you're starting in the right place and you have the right promotion, it says if you don't get the people right, everything else you do will not work. So right under those 4 Ps, draw a line and under and say the foundation for this rest to work is people. People. Okay. Now I want you to know you have just started your personal development journey already. You have started your new 2024. What a way to start. It's amazing. It's amazing. You want to write this down. Write this down, guys. Until knowledge is organized and then directed towards a cause, it will not produce the right result. Until knowledge is organized, put together, directed towards a cause, a worthy cause, purpose, it will not produce the right result. What do I mean? You have attended master classes sparingly, program sparingly, some here, some there, but you've not had a consolidated training structure that builds on the last and builds on the next. So most people have gone to programs here and there, but they don't have a program that is designed to help them grow from strength to strength. That's the relationship we are developing with Angelo. So imagine each time you send people to your class, you're having this program like this, you invite people to come. They come and say, what? Even the value they get from listening to this kind of content is enough for them to pay whatever amount. And that will help them become better people, improve the quality of their effectiveness, and at the same time, make money while they're getting better. People have said that before, come and learn and you earn. But there's no content, there's no substance, there is no curriculum, there is no schedule. So everything is about presentation, but we are changing the rule. Angelo is changing the rule. Please go put it together for Angelo, please. We'll celebrate Angelo. Ladies and gentlemen, never seen before. Network marketing seems to be a dumping ground for people who never do well. It seems to be a place where people who are broke, they don't know what to do, they come and dump them there. It seems to be a place where people are frustrated. They say, oh, you've lost your job, come and join us. The economy is bad. No, write this down. Network marketing is not for poor people. It's for leaders who wants to lift other men to become better. So depth self-development program. So now on the network part, you've written people. On the marketing part, you've written 40 times. This thing I'm teaching you is what you need in your business as a business person. So whatever business you are in, before you come and join us, you are going to improve on it and then use that same business, attract people to come and join this company to learn better how to become better business owners. So imagine joining a company that has designed a program for you to help you become better, and at the same time reward you for sharing the opportunity of Angelo. And then more importantly, become a community member of Angelo. I'm imagining what we're going to do together is going to be incredible beyond imagination. So on the people, go back to networking now. So I want to write there, networking is about professionals sharing and exchanging values for mutual benefits. Write down, networking is about mutual exchange of value for mutual benefits. So if you're coming into networking, you're coming in to share value. It means you're bringing something to the table. You're bringing connection. You're bringing contact. You're bringing knowledge. Don't come to Angelo and say, I want to come and take. I want you to bring your mind to learn. And when you learn, let your mind create the value that people will be attracted to come. And then we're building a structure that can make people grow seamlessly without the hustle and bustling of what's happening in other network marketing industries out there. Okay. So networking is about professional exchange of value for mutual benefits. Networking is about professional exchange of value for mutual benefits. So it's a place to come and give and then take. Okay. That's why in the beginning, the company is trying to give out knowledge, inspire you, develop you, train you. So one of your sales calls is our company has a robust training system. Okay, our company has a robust training system. All the training you're supposed to get in any things you need to do about your finance, your business, your leadership, team building, we have all of that together. Now, after you have written that, networking is about professional exchange of value for mutual benefits. Now, I want you to write, for people to grow, 3 things you're supposed to be discussing. Number 1, vision. Okay, we're going to explain the vision of the company later on, and then we're going to be able to teach you how to articulate your own vision and then do what's called vision alignment. Your vision will align with the vision of the company. So whatever the company is planning is the planning for your vision. Whatever you're doing for the company. So in that way, there's a synergy between your personal vision and the company vision. So people grow when you discuss the concept of vision. Try to help them reignite the purpose of their life. Okay, and then so 3 things: vision, which is essentially a person's information about how he or she sees himself. Write it down. Vision is the totality of how a man or woman sees himself. It's a sum total of how a man sees who he or she is in the totality of life, the extent to which his mind can fathom. The extent to which his mind can fathom represents a vision. So who are you? Are you a billionaire? Are you a doctor? Are you a rich person? So you see yourself, that thing that you see about yourself that propels your action is called vision. Now, the second thing you discuss that makes people grow is purpose. Purpose is when you begin to go towards achieving that vision. Your movement towards achieving the vision is called purpose. So vision is a sum total of what you see about yourself. Purpose is the direction that vision is taking you. I need to understand this concept. When you begin to act on that vision, it's called purpose. Yeah, that is, it's directing who you talk to, where you go, what books you read, when you sleep, when you dress. That thing that is making you act like that is vision, but the actual acting on that is purpose. So it's giving you direction. Then the last thing is goal. Goal is the person you're becoming when you're acting on your vision. Purpose is the direction that comes from vision. Goal is the person you're becoming from acting on that vision. Is where the power of networking is. So, but people have already over exaggerated money. I have seen people make money in network marketing and they end up being broke because they never became anything. They lied, they cheated, they cornered people, they conned people, they end up making money. The money disappeared. I've seen people make money in real estate and the money disappeared. I've seen people make money in oil and gas and it disappeared. I've seen people make money in different businesses, the money disappeared because they never became anything worthy of sustenance. So I don't want us to be misguided. Oh, if you join this company now, well, let me tell you, the money is already there. What I'm telling you, it's not what you're supposed to worry about. You're supposed to worry about three things. Number one, who am I becoming? Who am I helping to become? What am I leaving as a legacy? Write it down. Who am I becoming? Am I becoming a woman of substance? Am I becoming a man of integrity? Am I becoming a man of significance? Am I living an ethical, moral leadership quotient? Am I building myself? Am I a model that people can follow? Which is the leaders now. Remember, it's one of the ways to learn. It's not only by listening; it's also by modeling. So that's why, with the arrangement that we have, we're going to be having sessions and over again. So the next couple of years, a couple of months, I'm sure a new direction, a new mindset, a new mentality will kick into all of us. Okay, so it's who you are becoming. That's one. Then who are your team? The transformation that is happening to your team affects your network. Write it down. As you're becoming a woman of substance, a woman of value, a woman of purpose, you are now beginning to build a foundation that it doesn't matter who is the government, who's the president of a country, it doesn't matter which government is in place. As far as your substance is solid, whoever is in government cannot shape who you're becoming. I'll explain this later. Your team members are now seeing you as a visible, physical evidence of leadership. They are now mimicking you. They are now copying, downloading your ethics, your value. They are becoming the person that you are. Why is that necessary? Once people are developed in your team, your work becomes easy. Because you know what? Networking, write it down, is a leverage and a leverage business. Two things. It's a leverage and leverage business. If you don't love people, they can't leverage on you. You have to learn to love people. And the best way to show how much you love people is to show us how much you love yourself. How much do you spend time? I have a gym in my house. I go to my checkup every quarter. I fly to Abuja if I'm not in the country, from the country, to go to a hospital to do full body checks. I do that. I have a gym, okay? In my hotel room, I make sure there is a gym there. And I eat I take my ginger and garlic in the morning with my lime in an empty stomach, just drink the water and wait for a while and do my aerobics, okay? And then check my blood pressure, make sure everything is fine. Then I go and take my breakfast around 12. So I do 16-hour fasting every time. And then I do my dumbbell, I do my leg works, and then I be in the best physical, mental state. Now write this down. Health is not the absence of sickness. Health is the state of your physical, mental, and social well-being. So health is not the absence of sickness. Health is the state of your physical, mental, and social well-being. So when you say somebody is healthy, what I look at? 3 factors. His physical, his physiology, his blood pressure, his cholesterol, his heartbeat, his liver, his body is okay. Okay? See, I told you I had polio when I was a little kid. Man, I can tell you, I am even stronger than most people who are 20s because I take my body exercise well. I take my water. You see, I take water that has 7% alkaline. Okay? Now, once I'm physically okay, watch this. I have to make sure that I'm thinking the right thoughts because my thoughts impact my physiology. I'm planning my goals. I'm not looking at situation. I'm looking at my goals. Situations is a response to your actions. So situation in themselves don't become anything. Situation you have now is an indication of the actions you've taken. If you want to change your situation, don't change the situation, change your actions. But you cannot change your actions until you change the things you think, the places you go, the books you read, the people you hang out with. These things naturally begins to pivot your mind and consciousness to a new type of neurological synapses. Your neurons begin to formulate a new type of consciousness, and that consciousness begins to impact on your physiology. Then you see things that look like you in the mind begin to come to you in the physical, because you will naturally attract your kind. That is why your net worth do not determine your net worth. That's what people say. That's not true. Your net worth do not determine your net worth. That's what the statement people make, and it's very wrong. Write this down. Your net worth, W-O-R-T-H, determines your net worth. Your net worth, net, N-E-T-W-O-R-T-H, your net worth, which is the sum total of the person you are, will determine the type of people you attract. So who you are attracts its kind. So your net worth determines your net worth, and your network amplifies your network. Oh, somebody's now following me. Frank, are you following me, right? You follow me? Okay. Madam, Dr. Mrs. D.U. Abem, are you following me? I can see your energy. I can see your vibrations. Now listen to this. Your network do not determine your net worth. That's wrong. Your net worth, which means if I begin to read, begin to improve the quality of my mind, begin to do my exercises, and begin to think great thoughts, the person I'm becoming will determine who I attract. Please forgive me. I'm in a hotel. They're working on the what you call now? The generators here. They're doing some maintenance. You cannot. Okay, let's see. Yes, thank you. You cannot. Okay, great. So listen. Your net worth, which is, if you do the things I'm asking you to do right now, you go out there and you begin to read and study and begin to expose your mind to experiences. I'll show you what to do as we go ahead in this relationship, and begin to build a sense of confidence in who you are when you step out in this new oomph, in this new energy. Okay? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Oh, beautiful. So this person you have become today, when you go out and open your mouth, the quality of people you attract will be based on the content of your thoughts. Oh, I wish someone is following what I'm saying. So instead of chasing people, become who people chase. Instead of thinking, how am I going to partner this person? How am I going to invite this person to my program? If you do an event, people come and you open your mouth and they're not inspired, then you have to go and work on yourself. You are never going to do a presentation or a training anywhere, and after your training, you're still trying to convince the people. No. Who you are should be enough to convict people to desire to be in your space. So if you have not worked on your person, you will attract the wrong network. And that's why I say, if you can't change the people, change the people. Write it down. If you can't change the people, you tell people right now, I am a new person. I'm starting my self-development journey. I'm reading these books. I'm going to seminars. I'm attending courses. My internal representation, the quality of my thought, the quality of my mind, the substance of my dream, the person that I am, my physiology, my cholesterols are happy with me. They are lower. They have the LDL is good, and my heart rate is good. My blood pressure is good. My thoughts, the being that I am is good. This person that I'm becoming, you might not have the naira equivalent. You might not have the money equivalent in your, but guess what? As you continue to be consistent in this person, the earth will find out that you're consistent. And when the earth finds that you're consistent, the resources of the world finds you're consistent, they will be attracted to your consistency of who you are, not the things you're saying. You have attempted to be a good person sometime and you gave up hope and then became a poor person again. The day you try something to read a book, after some day you don't read anymore. So you go in there like, you just come in once in a while and then you're not consistent. So the universe comes around you. They want to give you abundance. They say the last time they came to your life, you are complaining about lack. The last time the resources came to your life, you're complaining about things are not working. The last time resources came, you will not be there all the time. And since you're not consistent in who you are, how can you be consistent in what you have? So those things will move to somebody else. Now, the person that you have become will begin to attract, deep color to deep. It will start attracting people in that same frequency. In the same frequency you have, people start coming into your life without you pursuing these people. As your kind come onto you, it now amplifies your network. For example, let me give an example. How many of you right now, write this, please raise your hand when I say it. How many of you would like to be consistent in attending the program of Angelo? Raise your hand. How many of you will apply the things we're teaching here? Raise your hand. We apply it. How many of you would like to manifest the things you're applying? Good. Now imagine you apply the things we're teaching and you begin to raise your bar, begin to seek knowledge of wealth, knowledge of good health, knowledge of abundance, and you begin to seek it in books, seek it in masterclass, seek it in relationship. And as you continue to consistently begin to seek this knowledge, now you become one and the same with that which you seek. And guess what? Anytime you open your mouth, anytime you take an action, the quality of the person that you are begin to show. The next 6 months, can I ask you a question? The things you do today will manifest in the person you become in the next 6 months. Whether you like it or don't like it. Whether you like it or don't like it. Matter of fact, the person you are today did not start yesterday. The person you are today that you don't like was the person you are building the last 12 months. So 12 months ago, you sowed the seed of the quality of mind, or quality of thought, or quality of person. So today, being the what's today's date again? Being the 10th, I think today's 10th, the 11th of February. And you say, well, I don't like the life I'm living. No, you didn't build that life today. You built it the last 12 months until last 4 years. So which means if what you are today came from what you did in the last 12 years, in the next 12 months, you can decide today the type of person you're going to be. And that will what we're going to do as a community in Angelo. And that will now determine the person we're going to become in the next 12 months. How many of you believe me that you are going to build a new type of person? Then by this time, 2025, oh my goodness, you are rolling in the hay. You have the best vanities in the world. You will not drive Keke, you will not drive Mercedes, you will drive the top of the line. And it will not be a true reflection of who you are. It's just a sample of what people could see because the real quality of you is still embedded in you, which means in 2026, whatever that Mercedes is the belated obsolete expression. In 2025, 2026, the quality of your depth will still manifest that whatever car you drive in 2024 will be obsolete compared to the car you're going to drive in 2028. Because you are always unfolding the depth of who you are becoming. So I want to use this call right now to say officially, you are welcome to Angelo. And I'm pretty sure that that we are going to do this thing together by God's grace. And this is just a break This is just an introduction. Like I told you, this is not a training. I have not taught you how to recruit. I've not done that yet. Okay, it's a full course. How do you recruit people? Okay, not taught you yet. How do we get people to fall in line and be behaviorally compliant, so that you don't have so many people with different thoughts coming into our business? How do we get that done? How do we replicate ourselves that every part of your team around the world, they can hold a meeting, include the meeting, finish the meeting without calling you on the phone, which means people will be joining your organization and you are just, having just 10% of the entire work, but you're getting paid 100% of the entire work. That's the power of leverage and leverage. Okay. And then community, Angelo, with us together as one family, one company, we can buy the biggest estate in the world. We can together as a people own the biggest estate in any part of the universe. We can even put together our own fund as Angelo Fund and begin to build schools, universities. And by reason that we are the one that built this company, we can share that knowledge with our friends and family and make Africa and make our continent a better place. So I hope you had a good time with me today. It's just simple, inspiration for you to know that we are ready for you. And right now, I'm geared up. I'm ready. And then sooner or later, you'll be getting your in your emails. You register when we send you the links. Please go ahead and register, and then we can send you reminders again. We'll send you the calendar of when we'll be having sessions, but it's going to be weekly sessions on different subjects. The idea we have is the first 2 weeks will be new people who have already joined. Okay, the people who have just joined, they're going to come and meet me, and I'll introduce them to themselves again in the right way that Angelo has put together processes to help them, so that it's not even going to be a headache. And then we help them, show them what to do, become the better version of themselves, become angels in Angelo. And then we're going to have a session for leaders. There'll be a special session for leaders because knowledge must come in sequence. You don't just teach everybody the same thing. Not everybody's in the same frame of thought to understand the depth of things. So we're going to have special sessions for leaders and show them the actual way to build a team and build a very solid communities on the Angelo platform. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed my few thoughts tonight, and I hope you are fired up. So, assignment to do: I want you guys to buy this book. Just to start, buy The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho. The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. The Alchemist. I want you to get that book, because that book will inspire you and give you a sense of the concept of vision. That's my recommendation. Let everybody get it. Okay. The Alchemist. I want you to get that. Okay. Right. I want you to get, but there's so many books I want you to get. But once you get started, I have a litany, a curriculum that you're going to have to start reading. For me, for you, who you are becoming is more powerful than anything else you want to make. My final thought, let's write this down. Wealth cannot be said to have been created until value is exchanged. Wealth cannot be said to have been created until value is exchanged. I see you as a woman and a man of value. My role is to activate your value, your internal value, your capacity to teach, to train, to influence people, to inspire people, your capacity to train, to influence, to inspire people, to be that person people are already around. And then as we work together in one company with one name, okay, one vision, as angels, we can raise men and women of honor. And together we can build. Teaching brings awareness. Mentorship brings discipline. Community brings wealth. To build the largest community of wealthy people on the planet with the platform Angelo. Okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys more and more. And it's just welcome to you, to Angelo, one of his kind. And God bless you. And I hope you had a good time. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you so much, Coach Ugo. Thank you. God bless you for this wonderful time you spent with us. Who are you becoming? Who are you becoming is a major take home from this training. Somebody said some people are so poor, all they have is money. When Angelo was about to take off, we felt the only thing you take away from the network marketing industry is not money. So many years ago, even as a banker, I was such a very timid person. I couldn't face 2 or 3 persons to express my thoughts. So 2 years into banking, I was in the banking hall, Fidelity Bank, and I saw Professor Pat Utomi walk into the bank hall. And I walked up to him and I said, sir, that was about 17, 18 years ago. I said, sir, I want to be like you. He looked at me and gave me an appointment. I went to his house, met him, and he spent about 4 hours with me. He said, John Mukoro, if you want to be like me, there are 3 things you have to invest in. I am telling you this story because these 3 things, in one way or the other, Coach Ugo has touched on every aspect of these 3 things. He said, number 1 thing you must invest in is personal development. He said, true growth is inside out. Everything you get or you gain in life, money, cars, houses, can be taken away from you. But one thing that can never be taken away from you is the strength that you have built inside of you, the philosophy you have on your inside. So if you build capacity long enough, even if you are starting a new business, you will realize that you are
John, we can't hear you. Okay. I guess network is bad where he is, so he's gonna come back soon. I hope you guys got value tonight. If you got value, can I see your hands up, guys? If you got value tonight, if you're fired up, okay. If you're really excited, can I get some smiles right there? Can I get smiles, some good smiles? Madam S. Samsung, you're an amazing person. You guys are incredible. Oluwakemi, James Francis, Duke Rich, Michael James, Okoro Wamaka. You guys are just incredible. And I'm definitely excited for this event and this program. Trust me, it's going to be one of a kind. It's going to be revolutionary. And I can't wait for us to get in the field and begin to infect and inspire our family, our friends, and our colleagues and our countrymen. And at the end, build a community that's worthy of who we are. Okay. Hey, John, I'm sure he's going to come back soon. Okay. All right. So of course, I'm sure you guys already have gotten the flyer. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. He's back. Okay.
So in rounding up, so he said personal development. Number 2, he said relationship building. He said you must build meaningful and valuable relationship. He said, John Mukoro, no man goes to the top except another man takes him there. And he said, number 3 investment you must make, invest in mentorship. He said, anything you want to become in life, there is somebody that has become that thing. Look for that person and model after that person. I want to encourage you in 2024, we are starting on a very wonderful note. We are going to make money in this company. Let us start by building ourselves. If you were invited by somebody for this meeting, get back to the person, stay in touch with the person, and more information will come to you as regards our next step. These meetings will take place every week. And I want to assure you, like I said in the beginning, if you ever prayed for a successful 2024, this is the answer to that prayer. On that note, I want to thank Angelo International Management. I want to thank everybody that found time to be here today. Stay in touch, keep in touch, and just make sure that you follow through this process so that when we are to kick off with the business itself, you have a blueprint of what exactly you want to do. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Coach Ugo, I don't know. Up and close for the day. Thank you, everyone.